Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me. So, a couple weeks ago, I started going on this trip down memory lane, and I was thinking about the kind of Disney and Nickelodeon shows that I grew up with. And I got all nostalgic. So, I actually, on my Instagram, you should follow me, at Vaughn Coleman. I was, on my Instagram story, I ended up doing a bracket, and I put 16 shows that I grew up with, and I ended up having people vote, and I did rounds until finally, of course, to no one's surprise, Drake and Josh won. But I decided, you know what, I have some interesting takes of my own. Let's see how I'd rank them in a tier list. And I added some others in addition to those 16. So before I get into this, I just want to say a few things. First of all, you'll notice there are no animated shows like SpongeBob. I decided that if I were to do that, that should be its own category. And I just stick to the sitcoms for now, the live-action sitcoms. Another thing to keep in mind is I haven't seen every episode of most of these shows. Some of them I've only seen a couple of episodes, and some of them I've barely seen at all, or not enough to judge it fairly. So as a result of that, it should go without saying, this is mostly just for the fun. This is for the meme, all right? Don't take it too seriously. That doesn't mean don't get salty or don't debate me in the comments. I want that shit. That's fun. If I put a show... say a show isn't very good, there's no disrespect to the creators, no disrespect to the actors, obviously. This is just all in good fun. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, we got the best. These are without saying, the best ones. These are the top tier, right? These are, well, the best. Then we got good. These shows are good, They're not the best, but they're good. They're good. Next, we got the ones that are alright. Alright could mean, like, pretty good, or they're just alright. They're alright. They're fine. They're good. But not like good, And then we got like they're not trash, but they're like not even fully all right. They're like I don't want to put them in trash. Just kind of give you that feeling. And then these are the ones that I didn't watch enough of to judge fairly. The ones I didn't want to place anywhere without really knowing enough. And then finally we got trash. These shows suck, man. These shows are just the worst. Fuck these shows. Trash tier. So, now that's out of the way. Let's get into the fun. Starting off, we got Ant Farm. Okay, so Ant Farm came along a bit later for me. And it's like middle schoolers, but like they go to a special ed program in high school. Like, why don't they just go to a middle school? Whatever. Anyway, trash. Next up, we got Big Time Rush. All right, the boys. The boys. We got these four studs. And of course, I'd say the show's good. I'd say it's good. It's not the best, but I'd say it's pretty good. Next up, we got Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures. Dude, this show was trash. It didn't even last a full year, dude. Did anyone even watch this show? I watched a few episodes. Not very good. All right, next we got Cory in the House. This show is an absolute meme, and I love that. I've seen a few episodes, but I have to be fair. I think I've spent more time looking at Cory in the House related memes than actually watching Cory in the House. So I'm going to have to put, didn't really watch enough. I know people stan it. I know people love it. Haven't seen enough. All right, next we got Drake and Josh. Come on. Is that even a question? Of course Drake and Josh is up there with the best. I mean, Drake and Josh, it's beautiful. It's such a good show. And the theme song slaps! So good. Actually, for my graduation, they played the Drake and Josh theme song. I was like, I'm not complaining. I mean, that shit's awesome. Drake and Josh, great show. Funny, great acting. I mean, it's Drake and Josh. What more can I say? Good luck, Charlie. So in my Instagram polls, this show didn't really get a ton of love, which is a shame, really. I actually really liked this show. I didn't finish it, but like my family and I, we watched it a lot. I thought it was a good show. I thought it was nice. So yeah, I'm going to put it up there and good. It was good. Next, we got H2O. All right, I didn't watch a lot of this, but I watched enough to know that it was trash. Okay? H2O was trash. The show is called Water, but that's not why it's dumb. So they're mermaids, right? And they turn to mermaids when they touch water. Can they wash their hands? Like, do they wash their hands? I don't know. Maybe they address that. I don't give a shit. Also, their fucking accents, their names. Riki! Emma! Clear! And that's like my cousin, my sister, and I would just make fun of that all the time. Fucking stupid. I did not like this show. Can we move on, please? Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana... it's not like my kind of show, but I gotta be real with you. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Hannah Montana wasn't good. I understand the appeal. I actually remember watching the last episode. I think I watched it live, or around the time it came out. It was all right. Hannah Montana's all right. Like I can't really knock it too much. Next, we got Icarly, the Chad. Come on. Icarly's up there with Drake and Josh. It's the best. Icarly is awesome. Icarly slapped, okay? Great show. You got Gibby, the whole cast. I mean, like, what more could you ask for? Show was great. Jesse. Dude, the theme song of this show made me want death. Hey, Jesse! Ugh, I did not like this show. Trash. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. So when I did the polls, I really underestimated this one. I put it up against Victorious in round 1. I didn't expect it to win, and it did. And then it kept going, and it made it to the second to last round. People really like Ned's Declassified, and I underestimated that because I didn't really watch the show enough. So that's on me. I guess I need to watch it more. But yeah, that's what I have to say about Ned's Declassified. I guess I missed out on a great one because people seem to love it. Shake It Up. Shake It Up. I don't like this one. I never really liked this one. I never thought it was funny. I thought it was annoying. This one also came kind of later. Admittedly, I didn't watch a ton of it, but trash. So random. So this one actually slapped for a few episodes. It was kind of like SNL, and it was funny, man. Like, there were some funny sketches. You got MC Grammer. You got Zombie Man. You got the Olive Garden one where it's like, we treat you like family. And they're like, Ma, what are you doing? You know, the Real Princesses of New Jersey. Like, that was funny. So Random genuinely had some funny stuff. It didn't last that long. I'm going to put it in good. So Random was good. It was good. And quite frankly, it was underappreciated. Sunny with a Chance. So Random was a show within Sunny with a Chance that the characters were acting in. So it's kind of like a spin-off. Sunny with a Chance, however, it's not great. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It's I don't remember ever finding it that funny. I don't remember much about it. It's All right, next up we got the Sweet Life on Deck. Sweet Life on Deck was good. It was good. A lot of people like the original Sweet Life better. I'll get into that. Sweet Life on Deck, I liked. I remember not really being crazy about the last episode, but it was fine. Sweet Life on Deck was good. Next, we got That's So Raven. This is another one that people seem to like. It's a classic. I didn't really watch enough. I can't judge it fairly. I gotta be real with you. And I think Corey in the House was a spin-off of That's So Raven because they were brother and sister. Didn't watch enough of those two. The Amanda Show. The Amanda Show is similar to So Random. It was obviously like skip-based. And it was actually had Drake, Josh, and then it had the mom. I don't know if it had the dad from Drake and Josh. Anyway, good show. So Random was pretty good. They had some funny sketches. You got Judge Trudy, where the kid deletes the internet. You got the one where they take the dummy and they start like shaking it around, giving the kid like the Heimlich. The Amanda Show had some funny stuff. It had some funny stuff. It had some creative stuff. I like that about it. It was a little weird, and it kind of embraced that. That was good. It was creative. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. So this was actually the runner-up to Drake and Josh in my Instagram polls. To be fair, though, iCarly went up against Drake and Josh in the previous round, so maybe iCarly would have lasted longer. Regardless, people love Sweet Life. I like Sweet Life. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody smoked Sweet Life on Deck. I didn't watch a ton of Sweet Life, but I watched a fair amount. Let's see. I'm going to put it... I do think Sweet Life on Deck was better. I did watch more on Deck, granted, but I did still watch a decent amount of Sweet Life. All right, so Sweet Life of Zach and Cody had the better theme song than Sweet Life on Deck. Absolutely. I don't know, though, man. I kind of like Sweet Life on Deck better. Am I crazy? Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, it was all right. It was all right. It was good. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I don't know that I would put it at these shows' level. True Jackson VP. True Jackson VP. I watched a little bit of it. I actually remember like an decent amount. I didn't watch it all the time, but I watched enough to like I remember stuff. Like I remember there was Mr. Madigan, and then there was like the one girl who was in the fifth Chucky movie who dies. She was in it. Spoilers for Curse of Chucky. This theme song slaps though, dude. This theme song it's a banger. I'll say that. It's pretty good. It was all right. It was all right. I'll say True Jackson VP was all right. Victorious. The Chad Victorious. All right. So here's the thing. I don't think this show is appreciated as much as it is. I think it's as good as these two. I really do. I'm gonna put it up with the best. It's got like that cast: Victoria Justice. You know, you got Ariana Grande, Elizabeth Gillies. The whole cast is great, man. I love Victorious. I think it's great. I think it was one of the best Nickelodeon shows, one of the best shows I grew up with. And so, yeah, I think it belongs up there with Drake and Josh and iCarly. I think those are like the trinity. You know, those are the best. Wizards of Waverly Place. So it doesn't quite belong up there with them, but I do think it's pretty dang good. And actually, I was watching clips of it recently. I'm surprised. Like, I forgot how funny Alex was. I don't think I fully appreciated it until I was older. But Selena Gomez was, like, really funny in this show. It was good. It was really good. It's, like, I think it's probably the best of these. It was creative, too. And you had some wacky antics involving magic. And sometimes there was stuff where you were like, you know, Wizards of Waverly Place, it just barely misses the best. But it's still pretty good. I would say it's good. I remember I watched the finale of this one live, too. I watched the finale of iCarly live, I remember, as well. Yeah. I mean, I'd say Wizards of Waverly Place was good. Also, I don't know if it's just me. So, in Wizards of Waverly Place, they, like, remixed the theme song for the later seasons. Or maybe it's like the last one. I don't know. Am I the only one that liked the later theme song better than the original one? Like, the original was more, like, peppy. But, like, the other one was more, like, edgy. And I thought that was cool. I was like, oh, things are getting serious. So I like that. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah, Wizards of Waverly Place was good. And finally, one of the earliest ones, Zoey 101. So this one I'm actually excited to talk about. All right, I'm just gonna pull the Band-Aid off. Zoey 101 was normie trash. Trash. Zoey 101 was fucking trash, dude. I'm sorry. It was normie trash. The only people that like this show are normies and women, okay? No disrespect to women. But this Zoey 101, come on, guys. You could do better than this. Zoey 101, okay, so like same creator, Dan Schneider made it. He also made these three. He also made Amanda Show, right? Like he made a lot of shows. But this show just, like, it doesn't belong up there with them. It wasn't, like, I don't think Zoey 101 was funny. I don't think it was funny. All right, so Victorious has a fucking episode where a puppet gets sucked into, like, some machine and dies. That's, like, hilarious. That, like, who comes up with that? Zoey 101 had, like, a mediocre romance. Like, bad how the fuck? All right. This is another thing I think. The boys understand this and the ladies don't, okay? I'm going to just spill this one. All right, Chase spent the entire show in the friend zone, and the girls are like, oh, that's so cute, whatever. Boys are like, this is hell. Get me out. You know? And then she finally realized she loves him. First of all, they moved to meet up with each other. Did they not communicate before switching schools that they wanted to go to the same school? They just did it on a whim. Like, oh, I'm going to see him. They were video chatting. Like, they established that they were video chatting. And you're going to tell me that they just didn't go. They just, like, skipped each other? If you haven't watched the show, this part isn't going to make sense. I think it was fucking stupid, dude. Also, all right, this one might seem obscure, and you might even say it's a nitpick. It's not. I'll explain why. Okay, so there's one episode. I can't find the clip anywhere, but I remember it. It's burned into my brain. Where, like, the comic book club members are debating, like, who killed Superman? One of them's like, it was Brainiac. And the other is like, someone else. And then fucking Chase is like, no, it was Doomsday. Doomsday killed Superman. Bitch, you mean to tell me these hardcore stereotypical nerds don't know the most obvious fact? Who killed Superman? You don't even have to read a comic book. Just, like, look up most famous comic book deaths on Google, and you'll find, like, hundreds of articles about it. Do you know, like, it was covered in the news. You think the biggest nerds don't know this fact? Oh, but Vaughn, that's a nitpick. That's a nitpick, okay? Sorry they're not comic book nerds like you. Fuck you. All right, here's the thing. Let me put it in a different lens. All right, let's say you're a filmmaker, right? And let's say it's the film club. Okay, and you have two big film nerds arguing, who directed Jaws? Oh, it was Martin Scorsese. No, it was Francis Ford Coppola. And then some normie comes in like, no, guys, it was Steven Spielberg. Wouldn't you be like, what the fuck? These nerds don't know this? The point I'm making at the end of this whole thing is only a normie would do that. Hence, it is normie trash. I don't really relate to the characters that much. Like, they're fine, I guess. It just, like, it's boring, too. Like, it wasn't funny. It was just, like, wasn't the best, dude. I don't like Zoey 101. Yeah, it was just normie trash. Oh, another thing. Is it just me? Like, every time it transitioned to something, it would do this really annoying, like, acapella or, like vocals thing where it cut to this pop, like, ah, you know, like, ah. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I might have to put like a clip on the screen. I intentionally butchered it, kind of. Yo. Alright, I think I've gone on long enough. Zoey 101 fans be mad, but you know, they killed Jesus because he spoke the truth. Also, if you're gonna tell me Zoey 101 wasn't supposed to be funny, bitch, it's a sitcom. I think also the romance on Icarly was better. Maybe it's just because I enjoyed the show more. I don't know. I don't like Zoey 101. This is my list. If you want to make your own response to this, I'll have the link in the description. Or if you want to just make your own, add your own shows, feel free to make a response video. Just send me this. If you want to just DM me and be like, fuck you, your list sucks, here's mine. Or you could be nicer than that. Let me know if you want to make your own tier list. Feel free. Use the link down below. You can even make a response video. I'd be happy to see it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.